of Cobra Kai Network. We're here with the Cobra Bad Egg High. Sorry, I just don't swear. It's just something I never done. But welcome to welcome to the channel.
Yeah, thanks for having me again.
Yeah, and I have to say real quick, I am pretty sick, so you're gonna have to forgive my voice, everyone. We're gonna try and make it for this episode as fun and fast as possible. So how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing actually pretty good. Um, yeah, we have you on. I think this is our second time having you on the channel. Wait, no, I think I did a video with you, and then you did a video with me. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, he makes a lot of great videos. Make sure to go check out his channel, link in the description. And today we're gonna talk about Cobra Kai and everything about that. Actually, I want to talk about a different subject. We're gonna talk about Cobra Kai, but I want to talk about like for our main subject. I want to talk about the future of Cobra Kai, like the full future, because I think that's a question that a lot of people ask, and it's pretty cool topic. But before we get into that, I want to talk about a couple of things I've been doing, and then maybe a couple of things that you're doing. Real quick, I have to say the Terry Silver vs. Robbie recreation is out right now. Um, yeah, so I recreated the Terry. It was episode 4, season 4. Terry Silver vs. Robbie when they fight. I recreated it and it's uploaded out now. Yeah. So did you see it?
yeah, I saw it. I really liked it.
Thank you. Um, yeah. I definitely spent. I think I spent all February making that video, which it's actually like it's actually I'm like really blown away. It's at 111 views. I posted 6 hours ago, so I'm really thankful for this, and I have to give a lot of credit to Cobra Kai Kid. Cobra Kai Kid, he not only did post it on his Instagram story, he also on his community post on YouTube he posted it. So thank you, Cobra Kai Kid. I appreciate that a lot. Um, so yeah, let's start talking about Cobra Kai. So I want to talk about the future of Cobra Kai. Um, how much seasons do you think there'll be of Cobra Kai?
I think at most there probably going to be 8 seasons.
Yeah, I think at least 8. They could do 6, 7. Okay, one thing I think for sure, I don't think they're ending on season 5. And season 6 is a more of a possibility, but I think we'll at least get 8 seasons. I think even the writers, directors, they even said it a couple times that they want at least, what did they say? I think they said 6 or 8 seasons, something like that. So I think we're at least get a couple more seasons. The future, this thing could go for a long time. We don't know how long it can go, but I know they're definitely not slowing down. The show was very popular, and yeah. So the future of it, no one really knows besides the Cobra Kai creators. Um, but I think it's gonna be really fun to just talk about so many different directions it can go. So let's for as far as much seasons, I think 8 seasons does sound the right thing, but I also think maybe 10 seasons. And I don't know if they want to go that far because 10 seasons is a lot of seasons. But they always have a tradition 10 episodes. So 10 episodes of 10 seasons, that's 100 episodes. It would just be a nice way to end it off. But I think I'm grateful for the whole show. I don't care if this is the last season of season 5. I'm grateful for the show. But I think at least I think the 2 season numbers I'm looking at is 8 seasons and 10 seasons. Those are the ones I think, and maybe 7, because I don't think they're gonna end it off on 9 or 6. Those are the 2 ones I think they might not end it off. I don't know why I still think they're gonna end it off like that, but I don't think they'll go past 10 seasons. I don't think we'll have like season 11 or season 12. I don't think they'll go that far. Um, but let's talk about spin-off shows. Um, I think a lot of people, a lot of Kool fans, have the same opinion about this. But and I think I asked you before, but I'll ask you, what do you want for a spin-off show?
For a spinoff, I'd probably say a Mr. Miyagi spinoff, just because I want to see like more background on him, how he learned from his dad and all that, and also like a Chosen spinoff where we get to see like how his uncle Sato helped him out.
Yeah. Um, I I want to Miss Maggie a spinoff as well, and I think a lot of fans do. And I think the one that makes most sense because I don't think they're gonna have a spinoff that's in the exact same order as Cobra Kai. Like a lot of people thought they might make like an Eagle Fang spinoff or a Miyagi Do spinoff because just like different dojos, but that would have to be like the exact same timeline as the show. I don't think they want to. I think they want to keep it a nice straight order timeline. They don't want to have like a whole timeline thing, and don't have shows going back and forth. I think it might get too confusing. They just want to keep it nice and simple. So I think for if they do make a spinoff show, what I think they will, I think it would have to be a prequel. And I think one of the most popular prequel shows is the Mr. Miyagi spinoff. Um, and as far as how many episodes, they could just do another 10 episodes, or they could just do 8 episodes. Um, and for seasons, maybe 1 and 2 seasons at the most. I don't know how they would fit 2 seasons, but definitely not like 3, 4 seasons of that. But you never know. And as far as a Chosen spinoff series, I would really like to see that too. Yeah, I think everything would have to be like a prequel because I don't think they will go in the exact same order as Cobra Kai, like in order with the show of Cobra Kai. Um, yeah, but let's talk about another thing, a Cobra Kai movie. So I know a lot of people want a Cobra Kai movie. Do you want a Cobra Kai movie, and do you think they will do a Cobra Kai movie?
I do want one. It would seem fun. I'm not sure if they do one.
Yeah, that's one thing. I would love a movie, and I don't think they would put it in theater, which I think a lot of people will. That's I would love that. Going to watch Cobra Kai in the movie theater would be a dream, but I think it'll just be a Netflix original film. Um, and yeah, if they do make a movie, it would have to be like an All Valley tournament because I don't think you can fit a whole bunch of like a whole season kind of movie, like a whole like see because there's a lot of characters in the show and you can't just fit all these character arcs in the movie. So maybe like a season builds up to a tournament and then goes the movie's just on the tournament and then the aftermath of the tournament and then it like ends with a cliffhanger that will lead into the season. Maybe that's what they could do. Maybe
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know when they if they did do it when they would I don't know what it would be called. Would it just be called Cobra Kai? Would they have like Cobra Kai the All Valley? I don't know what they would name it, and I also don't know when they would do it if they did. Um, like would they do it after like season 5, season 6? They would have to do it somewhere, or maybe like when the show ends. But I don't know if they want to end the whole franchise off a movie. I think they want to end the whole franchise off of one more season rather than just end it off on a movie. But I guess ending off a movie would make more sense. I guess a little bit because if you're gonna make a movie then another season, then that whole thing can about in order. People have to watch this movie then the season, and I don't think the creators want to make it like that. And it's not that difficult to like understand, but I don't think they would do it. But who knows? Maybe we'll do a movie, end it off on a movie. Either way, I'm excited for what they do. So another thing I want to talk about is a Cobra Kai cartoon. A Cobra Kai cartoon. Now they don't have a Cobra Kai cartoon, and just like I'm pretty sure there's an sorry my phone. I'm pretty sure there's an Instagram um profile. I mean Instagram account that does like Cobra Kai cartoon. I think it would be really nice for the show to have like a Cobra Kai cartoon that would be more based around for more a younger kid audience, and it could probably be on Netflix. And I think that would be a nice addition. Would you want that?
Yeah, that would be cool, especially because they did do the Karate Kid animated as well. Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, they did a Karate Kid. Um, they did do a Karate Kid animation, and I actually watched it a long time ago. And I loved it. It definitely set for more kids and definitely like out of the world. Like it would never happen in the real franchise, but it was definitely entertaining. And if they did have Cobra Kai, I would love that. Maybe after the show ends, because I think after the show ends, they're still gonna post Cobra Kai stuff because the show will end eventually. And when they end, they could have a cartoon. They could have a whole bunch of stuff. Um, so yeah, that's one thing I'll definitely be interesting. Another thing I want to talk about is maybe a well, I just forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, maybe like on Cobra Kai. I want like a Cobra Kai like documentary, kind of like a behind the scene documentary of how they made the show. Sort of like more than Mr. Miyagi. It was a documentary about Pat Miorda, but it would be more just set around the show, all the seasons and all the actors talking about the seasons. I like a Cobra Kai documentary. We want to see that in. I mean, how do you think that would play out?
Yeah, I definitely want to see that because, like, I really do wonder how long it takes them to film these scenes and get it all together and make it look like the cool show we see now. How it turned out, probably good. Just them talking about what they do, how how they prepare for all their scenes and all that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would go on Netflix. I don't know because they did one thing, Cobra Kai, the after party. It was like a couple of the cast members. They went on like a little thing with David Spain, I think his name is. It was called Cobra Kai After Party, where they just talk about the show. And I want something a little like that. That'd be on Netflix, but it'd be like a documentary, behind the scenes sort of thing. Another thing I want to talk about is I think they already done a couple. A Cobra Kai comic, like comic books. Um, I'm gonna search if they did do it. I'm pretty sure they did. Yes, they actually released a couple of Cobra Kai comics. So I think they should do that. And I don't know if you ever seen like Marvel, like Marvel What If. They could have a little like what if scenarios in Cobra Kai, in like a little. They could post comic books of like scenes you've never seen before, and just to keep the fans entertained after the show ends, or maybe like during filming of a season. Like, would you want that?
Yeah, it'd be fun to see different outcomes for sure.
Yeah, yeah, they did do Cobra Kai comic books. I haven't saw them, but I definitely should get them. Should watch it. Um, there's so much directions they can go after the show or during the show because that their thing they've been doing for a long time, post the season every single year. I think they only missed 1 year and it was 2020. They posted January 1st, 2021, so it's like a day after 2020. So basically every year. So do you think they'll ever like take a pause, like not post one for a year? I think we'll get something of Koga every year, at least something, either a new season, maybe a spin-off, a movie. But I think we'll get something every single time. But do you think they'll ever like take a pause of the season?
Yeah, probably because they like need some breaks and stuff. Like get themselves together mentally and physically. Need time for themselves sometimes.
Exactly. And you don't want you don't want it to run too fast because we're only gonna have too many seasons. So we don't want it if we have a season like every single year, and then we get like 8 seasons. That's only like what 3 years away. So of course I want a season like every day, but realistically, I think we should have to wait and just accept every season we get, and maybe more stuff, movies, spin-off, comic books, anything. Couple more things I want to talk about. Maybe um a Cobra Kai short films. Maybe like a couple of Cobra Kai short films, like maybe like a 5 minute short film of like a little scenario of like in Marvel they have things called like one shots, like a 5 minute scene of Cobra Kai. But I don't know. I don't know if they'll do that because it might seem a little confusing. It can be like a one like little new scene they add in, like a 5 minute little scene. It'll just be a little short film of Cobra Kai. Would you want that, or do you think that's not necessary?
Yeah, that would be nice to see for sure.
Yeah. Um, I hope they do a lot of great stuff. Maybe during the season or after the season, but after the season, I think they'll start taking a lot more of the ideas we've been talking about. Because I think Cobra Kai will keep on going. Like they say, Cobra Kai never dies. It'll just keep on going. Maybe not this season, but I think we'll definitely get stuff. Um, Another thing I want to talk about is a video game. We already do have a Cobra Kai video game, and it's great. And we also have a mobile video game. But I think they could do like another video game, maybe like a part two, and they could have a whole series of Cobra Kai video games. Um, if I think Cobra Kai Kid brought this up, but for a video game, like I think like you were in the dojo, like you could have like a story mode of you joining Cobra Kai. Would you want that?
Yeah, I saw that stream. I definitely liked his idea. I was hoping he would do another stream on that.
Yeah,
But yeah, I definitely love to see that where you can play as yourself and like choose what path you want to go. It'd
yeah,
definitely be cool to like be able to join the dojo as yourself.
yeah. It would definitely be really fun. And even if you weren't a Cobra Kai fan, I think a lot of people would still get that game because that game sounds fun, like a story mode of you, and it starts out maybe like you get bullied in school, so you go. I said a voice crack. Sorry about that. But you are going to. I'm having voice cracks right now. Um, you go into school, get bullied, and then you get to pick a dojo. So like Eagle Fang, Miyagi Do, Cobra Kai, one of those, and then you can train. You can go to All Valley. You can have a story mode, and maybe when the story mode's over, you can like pick your fighters. So like you can play as Tori, or you can play as Robbie. Gosh, I keep having voice cracks. So you can. Gosh, you know what? I'm gonna take like a 1 minute break because I can't even talk.
All
Um,
right.
Goodness. All right, first thing countdown real quick. All right, I apologize for that. And if I have a voice crack again, um, you just gonna accept that. But I'm sick. I have a cold today. But I still have to make my video because I just love making these videos. And yeah. But like I was saying, I think a new video game like a part two or maybe there's a different video game in general would be amazing. I would love to see that. Um, so yeah. Do you have any ideas? Any other ideas you want to say?
No, not at the moment.
Yeah. I think we said a lot. We definitely talked about a lot of ideas. Um, and maybe they have another ideas because I have no idea what they're planning. I don't know how many seasons. I don't know what they're gonna do after. I have no idea, but I'm excited. Um, the one I'm excited for the more is the spin-off. I want to spin off. The video game sounds really cool. Um, a cartoon. There's so much stuff they can do because people think after the show ends that we will have no Cobra Kai. That's not true. I think we'll have so much more stuff for the Cobra Kai fans because I don't think this the Cobra Kai community that they built, like us, like YouTubers, like Cobra Kai Kid, all these Cobra Kai creators, and this whole community. I don't think it's just gonna end after the show. We're still going to have, still going to be talking about Cobra Kai. I think we'll get new stuff, and it's just gonna keep going, keep going. So yeah, we're gonna wrap the video up. Thank you for coming on. Um, and make sure to go check out his channel in the description. And also make sure to go check out the recreation I did. I spent a long time on that. And yeah, thank you guys for joining. I'll see you guys next time. And until then, remember, extreme situations require extreme measures. All right, I'll see you guys next time.